I think I'm kind of naive a lot of times. I think I'm quite naive. I kind of just do it, and I do something because I believe in it, and then sometimes it just goes, and it's just been like kind of like it's been life changing. It's been a life changing year. So because that Get Out came out. It came out on my birthday. It came out when I was shooting Panther. I was in Atlanta, and it was just like boom, 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 and it was like, oh, this is a thing. Like only now I'm realizing a few months like now we're in like November. I'm like, oh, this is just a thing that keeps on getting bigger, which is quite surreal.
You know, it has certainly exceeded expectations, but also I had never really thought through the point of, I'd never thought about it past the point of it actually coming out. When we were, Emily and I talk about this, but when we were showing it at Sundance, we were sitting next to each other at the first screening, and she was like, this is the last time this will be our story. Now it's going to be out there. And that's when I realized I hadn't really thought through the idea of other people watching this movie. I just was like, we'll make this movie, and then, you know, I don't know what happens then. So yeah, it's been a lovely surprise because we were very proud of our movie. We really loved our movie, but we didn't know if people would connect with it or watch it. There's really no way to guess that, you know. So yeah, we've been thrilled.
Well, there's one that I know of. When I was in France at the Cannes Festival for Wonderstruck, I met Will Smith. Wow. I know. And he came up to me and said, your acting was amazing. I love your movie. And I was blown away by that. I was like, oh my God. I was so excited. And it shocked me, actually. And I was there taking pictures, and he was so terribly sweet. What a nice guy.
I feel like my whole life I've been waiting to play a part like this, quite honestly. My whole life. And it's funny because people that know me are like, oh my God, you've been waiting forever. You've talked about a part just like this forever. And so this has been such a gift. Like, honestly, if I never play another part, it's like I feel like I got to use abilities or muscles that I never got the opportunity to use before, and to work with these directors and to work with Ava, and I could cry talking about her, but like this has been like, I've never gotten a chance to play a character like this, and I've wanted to, but I haven't gotten opportunity. So this material and this environment, it's really like a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And so
I want to be exactly like Lois Smith. Once she started acting, she never stopped. And so I want to be like her. Until I die, I want to be an actress.
It's like if my 7 or 9, 10, 14-year-old self knew that this was happening, she would be hysterically crying. It just has always been my dream, and then to be there with Bette Midler and David Hyde Pierce and Gavin Creel and Kate Baldwin, who are huge theater legends. If you're in that world, it's just like everything I could have asked for.
You know what's crazy? I feel like you're never as good as people say you are, and you're never as bad as people say you are. So it's like you just gotta take it like with a grain of salt. It's like an experience, a responsibility more so. I think it's more like a knock on the head where it's like you have a responsibility, like you have a purpose, so get to work and focus and be very mindful of your intentions, and like you are like responsible for a lot of inertia and like energy coming back and forth, and like you can make waves, so it's like you have to be responsible with what kind of waves you make and make sure that they're loving and like understanding like what you give attention to, like what you don't give attention to. It's like I'm just responsible. I feel responsible.